After a long fight, the U.S. Supreme Court finally made a decision in a racially charged case. It ruled that white firefighters in New Haven, Connecticut were unfairly denied promotions because of their race. Now, that decision reverses a ruling that Supreme Court nominee Sotomayor endorsed when she was an appeals court judge. So how do the firefighters feel? Joining us right now is New Haven firefighter Frank Ricci, whose name is actually on the lawsuit. Frank, good morning to you, and congratulations. How do you feel today? The Supreme Court said you were right.
Thank you. Good morning. We feel that we vindicated the merit system for all firefighters today. It's a great day in America.
Okay, so let's do a little history lesson here. Frank, you you took the test to advance. You wanted to become a lieutenant, and they do this test annually or every once in a while. And you are dyslexic, and you quit a second job to study for it. You paid somebody $1,000, I understand, to read your textbooks onto an audio tape so you could listen to over and over and get it down. So having put so much into taking this test, which you passed, explain why the city of New Haven threw out the results.
Well, my story is only one of 20 firefighters. All firefighters who study for this test, they took time off their part-time jobs. We all did. We take classes on the side throughout the year to better ourselves. We read trade magazines like Fire Engineering. We all apply ourselves. It's a tremendous sacrifice for all of our families to go through this process for study, and never mention the process of going through an actual lawsuit of this magnitude.
Right. So ultimately, the city of New Haven threw out the results. Why?
They threw out this results because they said that there wasn't enough minorities that would get promoted, and they actually put this lie out there that no African Americans would be promoted, which was essentially like pouring gasoline in the middle of a room, lighting a match and leaving, and that just wasn't true.
And in fact, I understand that 3 African Americans were promoted and 2 Hispanics were promoted too, but the city did not advance that part of the story.
Correct. And unfortunately, either did the press. I mean, the press is one of the pillars of our great society, and they just kept reporting on what the city said without checking the facts. The fact is, we'll have 3 qualified African-American lieutenants and 2 qualified Hispanic captains, but race is really extraneous here. It all comes down to merit, someone's merit. The days of judging somebody in America based on statistics needs to end. We need to judge people as individuals based on their own individual merit.
Now, Sotomayor, who was at the appeals level, she took a look at your case, and she said the city was right. She found for the other side. So had she been sitting on the Supreme Court yesterday, there's a real good possibility we'd have a different result. Would you like to comment on that political hot potato?
Well, right now, that's really a question for another day.
Yeah.
Right now, we're still digesting the ruling. Our attorneys, Karen Torrey and Greg Coleman from Texas, they just did a phenomenal job for us. And right now, it's the firefighters. It's about these 20 firefighters, and it's about firefighters' safety and survival across the entire United States.
Ultimately, Frank, this is also about the fact that you are owed the job as a lieutenant. Do you have any idea when the city of New Haven is going to install everybody who should have been promoted years ago?
Karen Torrey explained to us that there's certain mechanisms that need to take place within the court, so I'm going to suspect within the next 6 months.
I would suspect you'll probably be getting a little back pay too, and I hope that helps you. It's impossible to put a price tag on what you've been through these many years, but it's great, Frank, to see that you finally got your day in court, and congratulations on winning.
Well, thank you very much, and all 20 of us have worked really hard for this and really put our best foot forward, and I'm really proud of all 20 of us. I mean, it's been a great experience.
Well, your story about how you studied so hard to advance is inspirational. Frank Ricci, we thank you very much for joining us today from New Haven, Connecticut.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
I will. Thanks.